At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the Frank A. Salzheimer Memorial Field in Engadine, where we get you ready for a big Week 5 matchup. A beautiful night here in Engadine and the battle for the Little Brown Jug. Fourth meeting at the 8-player level between the Eagles and the Indians. Newberry has won the previous 3. They possess the jug and want to bring it back north. After this one, the Eagles entering at 1-3 will look to play the game of their lives and pull off the ultimate upset in this rivalry matchup here between these two schools. Glad to have you along on a beautiful Friday night as the Indians in the road whites and the orange numbers, black pants, take on the hometown Eagles in the green with the gold and the white trim. Hondo Depew, Jimmy Depew, Ace Depew. We got Christopher went down there. We've got Cliff Fawcett's out there as well for your referee crew tonight. Howard Hood coaching the Eagles, assisted by Greg King. No Coach Austin tonight. Want to send him a shout out as he watches on the feed. Zach Klickner, Rudy Mendoza, Derek Dake and company for the Indians. And the kickoff return. Gage Depew rounds the corner, tripped up across the 40. And the Indians will have a good starting spot here as we get underway. 1-3 Engadine hosting 3-1 Newberry on a picture-perfect Friday night. Clear blue skies at kickoff. Weather definitely will not be an issue here in this one. Your Newberry Motors, keys to the game tonight. The Eagles want to slow this thing down, I think. Limit Newberry's opportunities. The Tribe, Coach Zach Klickner telling his guys, we need a fast start to establish our will. Indians will spread it out here. Lewicki looking to throw as they take a shot right off the bat. Teal, it's incomplete, and a flag comes out. No play on the ball, and that may be what they call here right off the bat on a deep pass. And pass interference. Now a line of scrimmage and not a spot foul. That will be the penalty. So we start with a deep ball from the Indians. 15-yard penalty now. And the Indians quickly to the huddle as they get ready to run another one here. Just underway between the Indians and the Eagles. Indians go heavy here to the near side. That's where Lewicki's running. Has a lane, second level, out to the 35-yard line, just shy of a first down for Lewicki. Him and Lubkert have been a great 1-2 combo for the Indians, who go no huddle to start this contest. They'll flip it and go heavy to the wide side. Snap. Cut here. Lewicki bounces off. Second level, cuts it back. Garrett Lewicki is all the way to the end zone. Touchdown for the Indians. 35-yard touchdown run. Add another one for Lewicki. And the Indians in the early going have struck first. They lead it 6-0 with the point after try coming. 2-point try for the Indians. They've been very efficient in these 2-point plays. They will spread it out again. Jet motion, boots out, Kadudi, back corner too high and incomplete, but that's how the opening drive ends with the Indians. 11:09 to go in the first, on top 6-0. It's high school football with M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Recent studies credit massage therapy with easing chronic pain, symptoms of fibromyalgia, and stress and muscle tension. It's just part of why Helen Newberry Joy's massage therapist Polly Holmes loves her work.
I just feel so happy that I could help. And people that really think they're stuck with this pain the rest of their life and then they get some relief from it, really makes it all worth it to improve someone's health and well-being and ease their pain.
Polly says a regular regimen of massage therapy can make a huge difference.
The massage needs to be applied monthly to really work. More often the better, especially in the beginning. You have probably a lot of things to work out, and you just need to give it a little extra in the beginning, I would say, and then you can back off and just come in once a month for a while. The sooner you start, the better.
Call 293-9231 to schedule with Holly in the Rehabilitation Services Department or book online at vagaro.com. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
Rolling kick from Lupkert, mishandled and then booted out of bounds. Engadine never really gets the return going. That will be Engadine football trying to respond as Newberry scores with a penalty and 2 plays in the first minute. 11:09 to go. Eagles will take it over here. Ball will be at the 21-yard line as they started out. See what Coach Howard Hood comes up with here. It's been more power this year. They're going to go, it looks like with the eye. Can spread you out with some of their athletes. Tough test up front tonight for this Eagles offensive line. They'll go quick on a fullback dive. There was space there, but a stumble and a trip up. Ball went to 71. Jackson Oven listed as a tight end, but certainly will move around as the Eagles try to find their way. They just got to stay patient. They want to limit possessions, I would think. They do not want to get into a shootout. If they can take time off the clock, keep this thing close, and then maybe try to find a way to break things up. We get a whistle, movement, and a false start. We'll back the Eagles up. Both teams with 1 penalty so far in the ball game. Well, Engadine actually with both of them. They had the pass interference on the first drive. So Eagles will back up. 6-0 your score. Newberry on a 35-yard touchdown run from Garrett Lewicki to get them going. 2nd and 12 coming up here. See the Eagles taking a long time in that huddle. Clock running. Help them keep their composure as well. Lobach is the tailback behind Oven. Gavin Mackey under center for the Eagles in the eye. Lost the snap. Ball on the ground, and we'll see who comes up with that one. It'll be the Eagles. Oven pounces on top of it. 3rd and long coming up for Engadine.
But you're not going to move him off the football. Brings up 3rd down.
Mackey will come off. Indians bring in Kellogg. They're looking for a little bit more in the pass coverage here. 3rd and 13. These two teams very familiar with each other. A lot of the same styles. Almost a double wing look here. Shotgun, the snap. It's going to be straight ahead, and it's tackled in the backfield. Mackey wrapped up by Logan Lusk. Great job by Lusk getting across, and it's 4th and long for the Eagles, and we'll probably see the punt. Not the start Engadine certainly wanted, and for Coach Klickner, was hoping to make a statement early. They took the ball when they normally defer. Wanted a quick score to get the lead and play from ahead. So far, so good. Punt here, lined up. They're trying to draw on Newberry. Indians are coming. They almost get there. High arching punt. Depew from the 49. Makes one man miss. Nope. Never got turned upfield. Good coverage by the Eagles. Newberry will take over, though, at the 41-yard line. Spotted at the 42. 1st and 10 for the Indians. On top 6-0 after the first set of drives from each side. Newberry JVs were winners last night in Rudyard, 18-16. Engadine, no JV team, so they dress a group that is about 16 players deep. But JV varsity combined. Snap here. Quick screen out to Teal in space. Teal makes a man miss. Cuts another one back. Teal makes another guy miss. Keeps on going. Logan Teal weaving his way through. The old bubble screen works to near perfection there for the Indians. And they'll get another first down. Teal all the way down to the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Indians. On the move. 4-man front here early for Engadine. One linebacker in the middle. They've had to kick another one out to help guard the space. Twin set for the Indians. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Give to Lubkert. Lubkert fighting through. Those big fellas from Engadine wrap up, but Lubkert, one of the toughest runners you'll find, never keeps his feet moving. And almost all of his yards on the season have come so far after contact. He does not go down at the first or even second defender. Newberry on top. Gain of 8 for Lubkert. Ball to the 16. Indians will go spread again here. Coach Klickner's got to be loving it, getting a chance to give a different look this week. Lewicki, right side, bounces off, runs another man over. Lewicki to the corner. Touchdown. And Lewicki's got his second of the night as the Indians have quickly made it 2-0 here in this one.
And it's 12-0 Indians. With 7:09 to play. The D&D Home Center. First quarter, now they'll go for 2. They're first and second.
Indians missed their first 2-point try on a pass out of the back of the end zone. See what they come with here. I think we all know. Teal in motion. Oh, this time it's a Caduti counter, and Engadine's all over it. They know all about Caduti. Eagles have been good on the 2 points. Newberry leads it by a score of 12-0. 7:09 to go in the first. As we step aside, it's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Attention veterans and their families. The Luce County Veterans Services Office is here to support you with a wide range of services. We assist with VA healthcare eligibility, compensation claims, counseling services, benefit coverage, state and county emergency relief funds, and more. Contact your Luce County Veterans Services Officer, Rick Menard, at 906-293-4890. The Luce County Veterans Services Office, proudly supporting our community's veterans.
Look at the Eagle sideline there as Coach Hood tries to keep the spirits high. Newberry has scored on 2 quick drives. Engadine's been tough against a couple of run plays and on the 2-point conversions, and that's where we stand at a 12-0 ball game. Lubkert looks both ways, the run up and the boot. End over end, fielded. Lobach looks for a lane, lost it. Indians scoop it up.
Newberry's got it.
Yep. Newberry will get the football. That's nice job by the Indians. Indians get the recovery. They don't get the return. Ball will be at the 27-yard line. More good fortune for the orange and black in this battle for the Little Brown Jug. Presented in part tonight by Newberry Motors, just down the road from High Prices. Thank you to Kevin and his crew for sponsoring all of our high school sports broadcasts. Indians will go 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Lubkert stands next to Lewicki. Fake. They got the wheel if they want it. Teal through the hands, incomplete. And he cannot believe it. Indians take another deep shot. Boy, it was there. Good job up front by the Indians to give that time to develop, but it comes just incomplete, and it'll be second down for the Indians. 6:57 to go. A lot of space out on the edge for the Indians so far tonight. They played a lot of power football, but have the matchup here now. They pack it back in tight. 2 tight ends and a wing. Give here. Lubkert breaks a tackle. Lubkert up the gut fighting, and he'll get a gain of about 6. Big third down coming up here. Early score update from Pickford, where one of the games of the year tonight is the number 1 team in the E.U.P. Panthers hosting the number 2 Norway Knights, and it's Pickford striking first in that one by a score of 6-0. Probably a conference title game and a home field advantage game for the playoffs. Give here. Lewicki for the 3rd time tonight crosses the goal line. What a start for Garrett Lewicki. What a start for the Indians. 18-0 here in the first.
Garrett Lewicki, his 3rd touchdown run. Is he going to try and break his season record? Is that what's going on?
See if the Indians can get the 2-point play here. As the train comes barreling through town, the Indians have come barreling into town. Lewicki straight ahead. He's gotten all the touchdowns. Engadine, though, again makes a stand on a 2-point. Will somebody stop that thing? Joe, go stop that thing. See what the flag is. It came in late. Face mask on the Eagles, so Newberry will get another crack at it here. Half distance to the goal. 3rd penalty on the Eagles as they tried to stop Newberry's 3rd 2-point try. Personnel change here for the Indians. Engadine's 3 best plays defensively have been on these goal line stops, and they had Lewicki bottled up before the face mask. Lewicki just rolls. It's a sprint. Now it's a pass. Jump ball. Teal goes up and gets it, but comes down out of bounds in the back of the end zone. Engadine holds serve on another 2-point stop. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P. Sports Network.
Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry is proud to support the communities we call home and the athletes who inspire us. As Michigan's only manufacturer of LP SmartSide siding and trim, we know the value of teamwork, dedication, and doing the job right. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, we're cheering for every local team. On the field, in the gym, and on the court. Louisiana Pacific Corporation in Newberry. Now wishing all our area athletes the very best this season.
Back here at the Frank A. Salzheider Field in Engadine, glad to have you along. Newberry 3 drives, 3 scores in the first 5 minutes and change in this one. All 3 TDs from Lewicki, but the Eagles have not given up at the goal line. They've stuffed all 3 2-point tries. Newberry got a fumble recovery off the last kickoff. See what they do here. Lubkert checks everybody. Runs up. There's the boot. Nice one. End over end. Oh, off the hands on the back level. Eagles scrambling on the return. They'll come near side, and it's a 7-on-7 tackle. Teal making the wrap up on Russell King. Coming up at halftime, they'll have a special ceremony tonight honoring Mr. Rodney Carlson, longtime teacher and coach of multiple sports at Engadine Consolidated Schools. We'll have a write-up on Mr. Carlson in next week's edition of the Newberry News. Have the live stream of that ceremony as well. The Eagles give here, up the gut, little bit of room. On the cutback, the Eagles fly, and here come the flags. You know, it's going to get physical between these two teams. High emotions. And a foul penalty on the Indians. First one on them tonight.
Wow. Following through there, so that'll give us next yardage. 15-yard block off against Newberry. 15-yard line, they're going to have to run up to the 38. Get back up on the wall. Oh, yeah, we're going to be all up to the 38-yard line.
So after the penalty, we move up. Engadine just shy of their 40.
Back if we need else. Checking out that Newberry defense. Yeah, he gets back down to his crouch.
Give here. Straight ahead. The Eagles just trying to get what they can. Waskoff to a strong start. He bottles that one up with Luke Lubkert's help.
And off to Pulaski. Pulaski. 2-yard gain on the play, second down. Power didn't kill him. Oh, buddy. He's a good guy. When they'll work out. Everybody else tied up.
Here's a give. Eagles try the pass. They'll take a deep ball. King just got turned around, or check it oven rather. Good look for the Eagles as they take a shot. Almost trying to lull Newberry to sleep a little bit over the top against double coverage. They had a chance, but King kind of got turned around, and it's going to be third down. Ball will be at the 40-yard line.
He has no sticks yet. Don't understand that one. Second down, 8. It's third.
Back in the eye. Eagles haven't shown anything else yet.
It's third on the scoreboard, so it's third.
Toss. Far side. Oven. Nothing doing. Lewicki has been all over the place in this first half, and it's going to be 4th and long for the Eagles.
Lewicki on the tackle. So it's going to be, we're got the 4th down in the third down. Guy over there with the sideline marker just got on 3rd down. So he's trying to do it. He looks like he's looking right at the scoreboard. He should get the change. The officials know what's going on. The officials said 4th down.
Engadine puts their backs deep this time, almost standing on top of each other, 5 and 6 yards. They'll go fullback dive on 4th and 12, and Newberry's going to get it on the positive side of the field, a turnover on downs. First down, Indians. We'll have it when we come back.
We had it wrong on the scoreboard. No, we did not. That's what we did not. You're wrong. No paycheck for you tonight.
That's we're discussion up here in the booth. They got an extra down. That should have been 4th down.
We're telling them right now.
Yeah. They didn't reese.
Wow. How we're good. Taking a chance here.
Even the AD, Greg Frankowiak, says 5th down. All right, we'll try it again. So 5th and 8 here. And a whistle. And a flag. And now it's a delay of game. They went incomplete pass. Short run.
I'm moving the ball back to the 35.
And now the Eagles will line it up to punt. Luke Kurt comes early, and he's going to be offsides. He's just trying to jump. Luke Kurt trying to get a jump start there.
On the sideline, Judge. She was. So we get the 5 yards back.
What a topsy-turvy situation. Low snap, Indians. They got a piece. Depew tracks it down. 40-yard line, near sideline. He'll reverse. Makes a couple guys miss. Makes a third miss. Makes a fourth. Almost miss, but gets wrapped up. Dancing there and saving a touchdown was Jaden Pulaski, who finally corralled him. So Newberry gets it. Plus side of the field. 47-yard line. 3 drives. 3 scores. And we're going to get a timeout here. Engadine trying to regroup. It's the Indians 18. The Eagles no score in the battle for the Little Brown Jug with M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
When it's time to head to the great outdoors, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has you covered. As your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer, they're your one-stop shop from the water to the snow trails. Whether it's sales, service, rentals, or accessories, they've got everything you need to make your next trip unforgettable. Visit Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com. The Fish and Hunt Shop, where your next great adventure begins.
All right, back here in Engadine, Frank A. Salzheider Memorial Field. Indians lead at 18-0. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Steve Stifler producing. Back at the home base tonight. Had to save the day with a quick equipment run. Glad to have you along. Luke Kurt up the middle, tumbles forward. It'll be a gain of 5. Indians have had the ball 3 times. Lewicki has scored 3 touchdown runs. Engadine has stopped all 3 conversions, and that's where we stand now. 2 punts for the Eagles, and they fumbled a kickoff return to set Newberry's drives up. Ready to go here. Receiver split each side. This is that base shotgun offense for the Indians. Lewicki gets the corner. Great blocking on the edge. Lewicki explodes to the second level. Tight ropes it. And Lewicki is going to have another Indians first down. He has been moving all over the Frank A. Salzheider field in this one. On pace to be real close to 1,000 yards rushing for a running back. 3 more touchdowns tonight.
18-yard gain on the last play. Brooks his head.
All of a sudden, he's took his game a full notch, and he's running out of that backfield now. He's a tractor.
Lewicki, gone. Deep ball. Takes another shot. Turn around and caught. No, not caught. The light pole's right in my way. Incomplete. Indians take another shot deep. They've had some opportunities. That'll fall incomplete. Second down coming up. There's a flag late from Hondo Depew. They're backing the Eagles up. That's their 4th penalty of the night. And it's a 15-yarder. Oh, 10-yarder.
Bring it up to 12.
Didn't get the signal there.
So,
And the clock will run.
That'll be an automatic first.
Indians get an automatic first down.
Moves the ball down to the 12-yard line.
Ball is at the 12, 1st and 10 for the Indians. Looking to add to it with 1:40 and counting to go. Engadine makes a late shift up front. Pass there. Teal never got his head around. It was well covered by Mackey, and that'll bring up 2nd down for the Indians.
Teal, the intended receiver.
Big crowd, as expected, with these two rivalries. Give Engadine credit for putting this back on the schedule after it was a fun matchup, even though the last two scores wouldn't indicate that. The first game up in Newberry in 2020 was an excellent matchup. Empty. Give on the bubble. Teal makes a guy miss, and he's going to find the end zone. Touchdown, Indians. Lewicki decides to get one with his arm, and the Indians have scored again to make it 24-0. Things have been tough the past couple seasons for the Eagles. They left the conference, went independent. This game went away for a couple of seasons, but the opportunity presented itself to get it back on the schedule, and this is a game that needs to be played. It's great for both communities. I know it's tough sometimes on the scoreboard, but you got a big crowd on a beautiful night under the lights. Nothing beats it. Indians going for 2. They have not converted yet. They go Kadudi again, and they find Teal in the flat. He's across and in. So the Indians this time get the 2-point try. That'll put them in command of this matchup. It is 26-0 Indians with 1:23 to go here in the first. We'll take this opportunity here to thank some of our broadcast sponsors. It includes Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Black Bear Eye Care, Highline Internet, Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop at Newberry Subway, and our friends at the Big Lake Tavern at Pine Bluff Resort. Indians on top. 4 drives, 4 scores. Lubkert will lead the Indians back out for the kickoff. See something positive from Engadine. Hopefully in this drive they can get something going to hang their hat on. They will have some winnable games, and it's a team that showed much improvement. We were here early in the season when they took on Pellston. And they started strong. Things kind of got discombobulated in that one. Looked really good against Kearney NATO. The Eagles 1-3. And the Eagles are going to take the ball at the 35-yard line. Yep. Hondo Depew marks it, and we're ready to go with our next drive. The Eagles. A little confusion coming out. Pulaski peels off and comes back. Indians starting to already roll some subs. As the Eagles come out, power eye, they took a shot. Now they can play loose like they've got nothing to lose. Every trick in the book. This time they'll go straight on the dive, and Lubkert is all over it. Almost ripped Lobach's head off. Forward progress is a short game.
Under 1 minute to play here at the E.U.P home center.
Eagles will line it up here. Sticking in that power eye. Indians get their outside backers wide here to take away the toss because they know with some of those big fellows up front, including Craig Whalen, who makes that stop, that it's going to be tough sledding for the Eagles inside. Indians playing tonight with two key linemen, two starters on the offensive linemen, Oren DeWitt and Gabe Hamilton, nursing injuries, and with this matchup against Engadine and a long second half of the season to come, the Indians using the night to rest up. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Indians on top through 12. It is 26-0. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Seeing is believing at Black Bear Eye Care in Newberry. Dr. Derek Dake is your friendly professional neighborhood eye doctor. He'll treat you and your family with the quality care you deserve. From eye exams to glasses and contacts, Black Bear Eye Care is your local hometown eye care center. Don't battle blurry vision with Dr. Derek Dake at Black Bear Eye Care. Located inside Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, contact Black Bear Eye Care today at 906-291-2015.
Engadine Band is rocking the house tonight. Hear them in the background as we get ready for the second quarter. They'll start with a 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. Ball at the 27-yard line. As they flip sides, Engadine will go right to left towards the north end zone. They will go I formation. Different backfield personnel on this one. Give here. Toss. Comes wide. Nice wrap up and tackle there. 60, Devin Hamilton with the stop for the Indians. One of those new players subbing up front. Newberry's also got Philip Tehelka, one of their foreign exchange students wearing number 40 out there. Big 4th and short here. The Eagles have picked up one first down in the game off of a Newberry penalty. Give fullback. Indians are all over it. What a game early on defensively for Lubkert. And on 4th down, the Indians get the stop. They will take over in Engadine territory for the 3rd straight possession, leading it 26-0. Indians in the gun, receiver each way. Lubkert next to Lewicki. Give to Lubkert. He's got room. Stiff arm around the edge, lowers the shoulder. Now he turns on the jets. It's a foot race. Runs one man over late. Got tumbled out of bounds. By Gavin Mackey with the stop, but Lubkert with a big carry. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Indians. See where they spot it. It's going to be right at the 10-yard line.
Ball right at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal.
Oh, here they are knocking on the doorstep again.
Indians, look here, give. They let Lubkert finish the job. He'll get most of it inside the 10. Ian Edwards with the stop there.
Ian Edwards on the tackle.
Indians, quick huddle. They open up no huddle. And Lubkert stuffed. Nice job up front. Tell you what, Engadine's got a piece. They, our big guys up big. Big Max Tuttle, a sophomore. Engadine, this varsity-only program, has just 3 seniors They've got five sophomores up playing big roles. Indians will try it again. Third down. I think their first third down of the ball game, and they went early. That'll make it a little bit further. This is where getting a big lead, you don't want to develop any bad habits. Ball backs up here. Indians looking to add to the lead. They'll just go toss. Lupkert keeps the feet moving, gets slingshot, stays on his feet and scores. Max Tuttle launched him right towards the end zone. And Lupkert gets on the board for the Indians. 32-0 early here in the second. End of the first. Norway leading Pickford 8-6.
He said he lost the cowboy and finally found it. There we go.
Indians to try for two.
We're going to go for two.
Oh, boot. Lewicki, pump fake. Lowers the shoulder. He's in. Conversion good. And the Indians on top 34-0 as we step aside high school football with M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com.
All right, back here on Brown Jug Night in Engadine. It's all Indians, 34-0, 9:21 to go here in the second. Lupkert, wonder if his leg's getting tired yet. Great crowd gathered on the far sideline for the Indians, their new cheerleading group here. And they've had plenty to cheer about so far. Lupkert booted the last one out of bounds. One of the few things that have gone wrong for the Indians. Low line drive. This one, no problem. Picked up on a hop. Lobach, 22-yard line, gets across the 25. Indians coverage team doing the job again. Lupkert is, you think he's fired up for this one tonight? His first crack at the Eagles. And he is delivering. Engadine will break the huddle. Trying to kickstart another drive. Indians adjusting. We got a spread set here from the Eagles. Two receivers way out to the near sideline. One over to the left. They're going to go jet sweep and fake it. Now Mackey back on the counter. Nice play there to pick up a few. Eagles just giving something else a try, getting some quality reps. That play developed nicely. Indians will send in some more subs. McNamara's out there defensively. Hamilton again, just checking in. Oliver Navarro on the back end for the Indians. Now we go with an old pro set, wishbone style. And right into Hekla's hands, the foreign exchange student who'll be a heck of a basketball player this winter, trying out the football and doing a good job there. Now they're third down for the Eagles, 5 to go. They have the ball down 34-0 with 8:12 to go here in the quarter.
drives go, get to the other end and score it.
Snap, give, up the gut. And guess who? Lubkert there again. Ball comes out, some extra whistles. It'll be 4th down for the Eagles.
Thank you.
4th down.
Steve,
Eagles only need 5.
where are you at? I'm going to punch you right in the mouth.
High formation.
Pizza that's the size of Engadine.
Option. There's the toss. Lobach corrals it, gets knocked out of bounds, and another 4th down try comes up no good for the Eagles, and Newberry will take over. 35-yard line, Engadine side. Newberry will take it over. The Eagles pull out a couple of wrinkles there. Newberry holds serve. Indians get the ball back. Lewicki. Give here. Gage Depew dances outside. Dances again. Wrapped up. And Engadine will hold Gage Depew to just a couple. It started that way, and then it became 8, and then 6, and then 8. Indians will line it up again. 2nd and 9. They'll flip the formation now. They give it to Depew. He wanted to go outside last time. Does it again this time. Tripped up. Pulaski with the stop. And the Indians, and their toughest spot of the night, 3rd and about 7. Midway point of the second quarter. 6 minutes to go before the half. Indians in the gun. Now Depew, 3rd time's the charm. Big hole up the middle. Ran into his own blocker. It's going to be close to a 1st down. I think just short. It will be 4th down. Ran in the back of Lusk, his tight end. Indians 4th and 1 from the 25.
We had a full exchange section like that.
Lewicki gets the play, comes to the huddle. Indian subs on offense. Give here. Up the gut. Indians will push forward. 1st down.
Fleisch was out in front of him blocking.
Noah Gishard, one of the other foreign exchange students for Newberry, playing one of the wide out positions. Lubkert, who's been a one-way defensive star this year, is going to get some running back time. McNamara's in at a tight end. Craig Whalen's back to be in the center this week with DeWitt and Hamilton both out. Indians with the snap. Give. Lubkert. Big hole. What a game for Lubkert. And he was in midair as he goes 2nd level. That was a human car crash right there. 8-yard gain for Lubkert. Ball just inside the 15. It's Depew. Rounds it, cuts it back up. Should be enough for a 1st down. Indians will keep inching closer to that goal line. Indians have slowed the pace a little bit. Up 34-0. Coach Klickner just repping different guys in their base set. They've made their point early. Here's a give. Depew, nice cut back there. Now tries to stretch to the corner. Ripped down at the 4-yard line. Indians up 34-0 here.
Ball at the 5-yard line,
Second and goal here. Depew next to Lewicki. Kellogg. Gouchard wide, and there's movement, and the Indians win early. False start.
Ball back to the 10-yard line.
Ball now back to the 10.
To the 10-yard line, just inside the 10.
Eagles trying to make a stand deep in their own end here. Indians split everybody wide. They're going to go jet sweep. Gouchard cuts it up, cuts it back, got ripped around. A couple Eagle players stop and throw their hands up. Gouchard down to the 5. Gets his first career carry on the jet sweep. .154 to go, second quarter. See what the Indians do here. Give. Depew, who's got a ton of carries this drive, weaves his way through and finds the end zone. And Gage Depew with the touchdown run.
With 1 minute and 38 seconds to go.
Indians continue their perfect night on offense. Scored every time they've had it, 40-0 with a 2-point try to come.
That's the way you gotta do sometimes. They're gonna go for the extra 2.
Indians try the jet, tripped up from behind. So the Eagles make the stop. 40-0. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
The Big Lake Tavern at Pine Bluff Resort is the place to be for great food and fun times. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 4 to 11. The Big Lake Tavern features nightly specials you do not want to miss. Catch the Big Lake's best fish fry every Friday night. Check out the Big Lake Tavern on Facebook for updates. Grab your friends and get to the Big Lake Tavern at Pine Bluff Resort. Big time flavor, big time fun at the Big Lake Tavern.
All right, Indians kicking off again.
Huge night thus far for the Indians offense.
40-0. They're going to line this thing up here. Boot it away again. High end over end boot. Eagles mishandle it. Played off a hop at the 7. Cut back here, and look, he's just all over it, but broken away. And now Tekla makes the stop. Return for the Eagles was Jordan Burton, a senior.
Go back left, right.
But the 21-yard line,
It's okay like that.
works than 10 right there.
It's the week.
Engadine sending guys in and out here. A lot of time. Clock will run as of now in the second half, and the Eagles got to call a timeout. We will step aside. It's M123 FM, the E.U.P Sports Network.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
1:28 to go before halftime on a still beautiful night here in Engadine. The flag is dead calm. Eagles will line it up. Back in the eye, Mackey under center. Snap here, give. Lobot, cut back. Brought down by Mackey. Engadine probably just wants to get this to halftime and try to regroup. They got to have a 0-0 mindset in the second half, and I'm assuming Newberry, they don't have enough to sub out everybody, but their primary guys may be done after the break. Snap here. Lobach tries the right side. Lubkert is there. Tekla's there. Indians have had their way here. Engadine will have to run one more before the break. Norway up 14-6. They've had 2 additional touchdowns called back in that battle in Pickford. One other score tonight, Rudyard leads Ishpeming on homecoming night. In Bulldog Country, it's 7-0. Mackey looks. They're going to take a shot deep here before the half. Pulaski juggles it incomplete. And that will end the half. We will step aside here at the break. They're going to live stream the special ceremony in honor of Rod Carlson. Bring you This Week in High School Sports as well. It is
Little Brown Jug game.
Engadine in Newberry and the battle for the new Little Brown Jug at the half.
At Newberry Motors, you're just down the road from high prices. Newberry Motors on M123 in Newberry is the region's premier GM dealership. Cars, trucks, SUVs, Newberry Motors has the perfect vehicle for you at the perfect price. Newberry Motors proudly supports youth in our communities and sends good luck to the area athletic teams this year. Remember, if it doesn't say Newberry Motors on the back, you pay too much up front. To see their vehicle lineup, visit NewberryMotors.com.
And the people that call, I would like to bounce my yeah, I'll put down my watch list. That, you know, you got it. That's yeah, but you'll find in the spring. You'll find out. Get ready for spring sale. Check in, make sure you're
Alumni. That's my school voice, you know. All right, alumni, come out onto the field. Faculty, former faculty in the chairs here. Family over here. No, I gotta just. Hi, John. We're so pleased to see so many people here today. It's really nice. Yep, sit down. You can sit, Sue. Current faculty and staff, and former. Your favorite, aren't I? Mr. Frazier, come on out.
Our days are
Are you ready? What a nice turnout.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Welcome, Newberry Indians and Engadine Eagles. A special thank you to everyone as we share this tribute to Mr. Rodney Carlson. Mr. Carlson, where is he? Surrounding us are former students and athletes who benefited from Rod's knowledge and encouragements. Mr. Carlson was born and raised in Norway, Michigan, and graduated with his bachelor's degree from Western, 1 minute please, Western Michigan, and his master's degree from Northern Michigan University. He accepted a position at Engadine Schools in 1962 and continued as a teacher in business, typing, and shorthand for 26 years. Along his path, he met, fell in love, and married Eileen Carlson. They are the parents of a daughter, Michelle, and a son, Mark. Michelle has shared a daughter, Jessica, who, with her husband, has given them 2 great-granddaughters. While in his high school position, Rod also was the football coach, bringing his athletes to high achievement. Now I'm quoting from the Sioux Evening News article of 1974.
So if it doesn't normalize, you get away.
And I quote, Rod Carlson, a graduate of Norway High School, played high school football under the late Alan Rodberg. He received his BA degree from Western Michigan University and his MA from Northern Michigan University. During his tenure as a football coach, Engadine captured 2 E.U.P conference titles and had only 1 losing season in the 10 years when they went 4-5 in 1967. Carlson's teams have been rated in the state in the last 7 of 8 years. He served on the Michigan High School Rules Committee and has been a member of the United Press International Rating Poll. Carlson has coached 1 high school honorable All-American. Is that person here? Dave McGuire, are you here? No? Okay. 3 all-state first-team players. Anybody? First-team players? There's one, Jack, right there. Mike. 2 all-state second-team players. Anybody? 5 all U.P. first-team players and 5 all-conference defensive and offensive players of the year. That's the end of the quote from the newspaper. Thank you to everyone who joined us in honoring Rod tonight. We have been very fortunate to share your life here in Engadine Schools community. Now, I would like to introduce Daryl Schrader, and he is going to do a presentation.
Thank you, Marge, and thanks everyone from every single one of the classes that Mr. Carlson had from 1962 to 1988. Let's have a round of applause for everybody out here. Thank you very, very much. And I'd like to present to Mr. Carlson an honorary award from the Engadine Consolidated Schools. It's an honorary Lifetime Achievement Award awarded to Mr. Rod Carlson on this day, September 26, 2025, as an educator, coach, and mentor from 62 to 1988. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Mr. Rod Carlson.
After all that, I don't know what to say. But I would like to thank the committee for putting on this wonderful event, namely Daryl Schrader, Mark Nelson, Jane Stefanich, Rod Blanchard, and Mr. Krennick. So let's give them a hand. I'd like to thank all the fans that came out here this evening, and a lot of my former football players are here, which is very gratifying. And especially my wife is here, Eileen Carlson, and she's sitting right here. So some of you may want to come over after and say hello to her. I've got the rest of my family here, and it's nice to have all of them here this evening. I've been having some memory lapse at my young age, and so I wrote some of the things down here so I wouldn't forget it. Do want to extend a cordial welcome to all the Newberry fans. And my first years of coaching, I took a lot of teams to Newberry to scrimmage, both football, basketball, track, and I'm sure the Newberry fans will remember such coaches as Art Ellen, Carl Parker, Ken Haggard, Mike Carpenter, and Jim Depew. Sadly, I think most of them have departed this world, but I became very good friends with them, and so we welcome all the Newberry fans here this evening. It seems only yesterday, and it's 60 years ago, that Don Collins, myself, laid the groundwork for this football field and for the track. Don brought his earth moving machine here, and we worked all weekend. And after that, Mr. Jim Gribble came here and donated about 20 loads of topsoil and spread it and planted the grass, and it became one of the better fields in the eastern Upper Peninsula 60 years ago. It seems like only yesterday. I'd like to, Marge has already said a few words about my career here, 27 years. And I already mentioned that we had one losing season in the last 10 years. And we were very fortunate to win those games. All the players are here, a lot of them that participated during that time. I might say too that we played Pickford and beat them 6 straight years. At that time, Engadine became known as the E.U.P. small school football powerhouse. Those are not my words, but the words of Indian Lakes. When they scheduled us, they were #1 in the state, and that was their press release.
Eight-man football action tonight.
In basketball, our teams set the all-time scoring record. And also were able to beat Pickford, who was kind of the standard of excellence back then. We beat them in their own court, and they had one of the best players in the U.P., John Bemin, or Chuck Bemin rather. And St. Ignace hadn't beaten them on their own court in 10 years, so that was quite a feat. In track, our runners scored were about 6 in the U.P. finals a number of times. And again, we were the first school to beat Pickford in 26 years, which they were the U.P. champions. And then at the Rockwood River Invitational, Webb Morrison, the superintendent, said, "You're the first ones to beat us in any kind of organized meet in 26 years." And we won the Petoskey Relay that year 3 times in those years, and had quite a bit of success. We had some great athletes. As I said before, they're here this evening, a lot of them, and I owe a lot to them for their contribution to the athletic program. And I'd like to congratulate all of you for coming out here this evening and for supporting both the Engadine and Newberry athletic program, over the years and tonight too. And so with that, I wind up my 27-year career, and I bid you all a real good evening, and thanks for coming.
Well, my former teacher kind of outspoke me tonight. That doesn't happen very often, as those who know me. Mr. Carlson was my typing teacher, my shorthand teacher. He asked me to be the editor of the Eagles Cry way back when. And those skills and my lessons I learned from him has stayed with me forever. They stayed with me when we partied out in Orange Beach a few years ago. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. I partied with my old teacher. Many community people and friends and athletes have contacted me and sent dozens of their thoughts, their memories of Rod. And I've compiled them along with help into a memory book for him. If any of you would like to add to that, you're welcome to email me, contact me, or something else, and then I'll add as we go along. Just a couple sentences from one of the memories that was sent to me this week. Just briefly. Mr. Carlson, Coach Carlson, to say you had a profound impact on my life would be a colossal understatement. As a coach and a teacher, you have impacted me and countless others. And I think, I know that all of us feel like that around.
Thank you, everybody. This was a wonderful opportunity for us to recognize some of our former faculty and present faculty, and Mr. Carlson. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the game.
Recent studies credit massage therapy with easing chronic pain, symptoms of fibromyalgia, and stress and muscle tension. It's just part of why Helen Newberry Joy's massage therapist Polly Holmes loves her work.
I just feel so happy that I could help. And people that really think they're stuck with this pain the rest of their life and then they get some relief from it, really makes it all worth it to improve someone's health and well-being and ease their pain.
Polly says a regular regimen of massage therapy can make a huge difference.
The massage needs to be applied monthly to really work. More often the better, especially in the beginning. You have probably a lot of things to work out, and you just need to give it a little extra in the beginning, I would say, and then you can back off and just come in once a month for a while. The sooner you start, the better.
Call 293-9231 to schedule with Holly in the Rehabilitation Services Department or book online at vagaro.com.
Attention veterans and their families. The Luce County Veterans Services Office is here to support you with a wide range of services. We assist with VA healthcare eligibility, compensation claims, counseling services, benefit coverage, state and county emergency relief funds, and more. Contact your Luce County Veterans Services Officer, Rick Menard, at 906-293-4890. The Luce County Veterans Services Office, proudly supporting our community's veterans.
All right, we are back here in Engadine following the halftime ceremony in honor of Rod Carlson. Indians on top 40-0 as we start the second half under running time. Turnovers, injuries, penalties, and scores. The only stoppage until we get to 50. Halftime score update from Pickford was Norway on top 20-6. Indians will get the Knights in a few weeks.
Here we go.
Snap here, straight ahead. Eagles with the ball, and they pick up a big chunk right off the bat. Oh no, that was an Eagle lineman flying. Straight into the pile, Mackey, and again at 4. Newberry is subbed out most of what they have on the defense to start. Double wing to the left here. They're going to pull up the middle. Mackey kind of hesitates and gets body slammed by Devin Hamilton. Devin, one of those guys who's been kind of lost in the shuffle. Newberry got a lot of good guys up front. And we get a flag late, and it's on the Indians. Mackey kind of getting into it after the play.
first down and then some.
Automatic first down on a personal foul after the play. Hondo DePew is going to go tell Zach Klickner what he saw. Coach Klickner doesn't look happy about it. I'll give him kind of the thumbs up. I think he wanted that to go both ways. 40-yard line, and Engadine is on the plus side for the first time tonight. I'll put those two big fellas back there. They're going to run behind them. Brief room for Mackey. And we're going to get a penalty. Hamilton got ripped down. We might see a lot here in this one. So they'll call the penalty. Then they'll rewind the clock once they get it set. Eagles are getting backed up on this one. Archer Nelson just grabbed Hamilton and gave him the slingshot that time. So now the Eagles back up. Ball set. Clock will run. We're at 10 minutes to go here in the quarter. Next week, another rivalry game for the Indians. Always a big one. It's Newberry at Munising in the battle for the Axe. JV at 4:30. Varsity at 7 for Mustang Stadium.
I think they come up here, right? They go to the concession stand.
Big tackle. Short game. 3rd and 1.
Thank you, bud. Thanks, Rick.
Lobach coming to get the play this time. Mackey is on the sideline with Coach Howard Hood. Eagles have used both players really since preseason practices to get different looks. Lobach in the gun. Fakes one way, counters back behind Big Max Tuttle. Big shot by Lobach. Noah Gishard looks like he's been playing football a long time on that hit. But a first down for Lobach and the Eagles, who have made their way down inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Engadine trying to get off the schneid here. 8:35. Lobach, one of those handful of sophomores playing up. They've got sophomores in key spots. Mackey back in the gun at quarterback. He's another sophomore. Drive here. There's a lot of bodies in front, and the Eagles will have Mackey driven down by Hamilton and Kellogg. Forward progress is a gain of 2. Right hash now for the Eagles. They're going to stick with this wing set. Lobach, he'll roll. Looks to throw. Has a man deep, and it's dropped. A touchdown for sure for the Eagles, who've been looking for something positive all night long, and it slips through the hands, incomplete. 3rd and 8 coming up. They ran it perfectly there. Had the Indians beat deep in the corner.
In and out of the hands of Burton.
Burton bobbles that one.
Yeah, it was a go to the office. Went there. Yeah, it was.
Same look for Engadine. Snap. Lobach tries to counter back. His blockers went a different direction, and Devin Hamilton is making the most of his playing time here against the Eagles. Another big stop for Dev. 4th down and about 7. Engadine with their most promising drive so far. A couple of nice games. Got into Newberry territory with a penalty. had a shot at a touchdown.
Everybody's tight on the line, but they got the strong side.
Snap here. Lobach. Here's the same pass they just ran. They go the other way. He chucks it up. Jump ball. Interception in the end zone. And the Indians
What was the 50-50?
force a turnover. Noah Gishard with the interception, and Newberry makes another stand. Indians will get the football.
Come up here. No, unless they had
And now Engadine's got to send that defense back out there. See what Newberry does here. Hamilton's going to be on the line. Finn Price. Gage Depew gets the play, and he may be coming in to play quarterback here for Lewicki. Indians send Depew to the quarterback. Played a little bit of it in middle school. That one pounded forward. Luke Lubkert. The Indians have subbed where they can on offense. 5-10 and counting in a 40-0 game here in the third quarter. Indians have Hamilton, Price, Tahilka is the other tackle. Depew runs, dances, tries to find the corner. He gets ripped down. And we get whistles late. Indians don't get much there. Mackey playing tight end. Kellogg moves from the wing to the split out guy. 3rd and 8 for the Indians. Luke Kurtz the back. Next to Gage Depew. Give here. Depew on the sweep, has room. Got a nice block. Cuts it in. Gage Depew has one man to beat. Spins off of him. Gets wrapped up by the Eagles. Was slowed down enough where help could come, but a big gain by Depew. Across midfield and a first down with 3:42 to go in the third quarter.
And Mackey chasing down. Ball down to the 47-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 47. First down for the Indians. Indians split a guy each way. Depew, give, Lubkert running 1,000 miles an hour. He'll get a gain of 7, and the Indians keep churning yards and keep churning time with 3:08 to play. Indians have the Eagles frustrated. Nelson rips his helmet and chin strap off, coming off. As they too try to sub here. Give. Lubkert has room. Cuts it back. Luke Lubkert off to the races. Lubkert will score. It's the younger Lubkert. Luke with the touchdown. And the Indians add another. Luke Lubkert breaks free, and the Indians go up 46-0. On the JVs last year, Luke was one of the primary guys. He knows this offense and showed it well there. So Lubkert off the touchdown, Indians to go for 2. Some confusion here. Indians have to reshuffle pre-snap. Depew high snap, rolls. He'll look, fires a bullet. Mackey sliding, makes the catch. Indians make it 48-0.
Yeah. I don't know how he did it, but he did.
And the Indians score with 2:15 to go. And once they get things set here, they'll wind the clock. 2 points shy of what they call a super running clock, which is where they just let it run until it hits 0. It's going to be Craig Whalen to kick off for the Indians. He almost started without checking with everybody. Craig on the run-up. Likes that ball flat on the tee. Takes a big hop. Then checks up. Return attempt here for Pulaski. And the Indians are there. Good luck to the Newberry middle schoolers tomorrow as they continue the E.U.P junior high season. Newberry's got flag football league finals Monday night at home. 6 o'clock in that one. Engadine and Newberry's middle school teams will scrimmage 6 o'clock Tuesday night up in Newberry. Fall sports season in full swing. 149. Eagles in the eye. Snap. Give. Ball is loose, and the Indians have it. Lubkert.
How about that?
And they're just going to run it even on the change of possession here. Both sides probably agreed to just let this thing run. Indians off a turnover. Lubkert had one come right in his lap. How do the officials say, hey, let's not let this become an issue safety-wise, and let's just get this thing over with. Indians send DePew back out. They'll take over at the 15-yard line. The Indians have been on fire, and they look to add more. Snap. Well, DePew Lions double checks the hands. Outside, didn't get a block that he should have. It's part of playing with the second team. DePew tackled on a short gain.
He separates his collarbone out and his shoulder comes out. That's happened in the last 3 games. It pops out.
Indians line it up again.
So young for that.
Newberry is trying to run as much time here before they snap the ball. They don't want to make it any worse than it has to be. And Luke Lubkert up the middle adds another touchdown. That is the end of the quarter. We will get the 2-minute try before the break. Howard Hood's waving his guys back out there. He's got his, it's Greg King saying, hey, we still got to play. 2-point try coming up for the Indians, who had 2 more from Luke Lubkert. Getting some varsity touchdowns on his resume. Indians will spread here. It is 54-0. Snap. DePew, right side, ducks in. The conversion's good, and that's how the quarter will end. Newberry heads to the 4th, 56-0. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Recent studies credit massage therapy with easing chronic pain, symptoms of fibromyalgia, and stress and muscle tension. It's just part of why Helen Newberry Joy's massage therapist Polly Holmes loves her work.
I just feel so happy that I could help. And people that really think they're stuck with this pain the rest of their life and then they get some relief from it, really makes it all worth it to improve someone's health and well-being and ease their pain.
Polly says a regular regimen of Massage therapy can make a huge difference.
The massage needs to be applied monthly to really work. More often the better, especially in the beginning. You have probably a lot of things to work out, and you just need to give it a little extra in the beginning, I would say, and then you can back off and just come in once a month for a while. The sooner you start, the better.
Call 293-9231 to schedule with Holly in the Rehabilitation Services Department or book online at vagaro.com. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
Newberry to kick off. It's Craig Whalen after the Indians score on the final play of the third quarter. Run up Hamilton or Whalen low line drive, and that is going to barely get out of bounds. Penalty. Last time this happened in the first half, Eagles just took the ball, assuming they will here. Defense coming out. And they will take it at the 35-yard line. Mentioned Newberry, Munising. That'll be an always intense matchup. Tough start to the first half for the Mustangs. But, you know, they'll be fired up, ready to try and turn their season around and salvage something with the win in the rivalry matchup. That's next Friday night. Engadine will be 1-4 after tonight. They're at Fife Lake Forest area, and they have a bye before taking on Atlanta in week 8. Currently off week 9 as Mid-Penn has shut down their season. Chance for the Eagles to get healthy, gain some experience, try to steal a win. And the stretch run. 4-yard gain on first down. Brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Eagles. Norway is pulling away from Pickford. It is 26-6 in the third. Handoff is missed there. And it's going from bad to worse for the Eagles with 10 minutes to go in the contest. Fumbled snap leads to a Norway score. Rudyard was up on Ishpeming. In a game tonight, Mustangs and Saints playing tonight as well. We'll have all the scores for you on our M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network Facebook pages. The Eagles are going to call a timeout here. And we will step aside. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
High-speed fiber internet is here. Say hello to Highline Internet. With lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, Highline keeps you connected to what matters most. Whether it's streaming TV, gaming, or working from home. No contracts or hidden fees here. Our blazing fast internet gives you the ultimate experience with no more buffering or lag. Plus, our friendly local support team is always here to help. Upgrade your internet today with Highline Internet and experience the difference. Visit highlinefast.com to get started.
Yeah, and they had 2 touchdowns called back. All right, Engadine out of the timeout. They are not mailing this thing in. They're going to work on moving forward.
Have we played the
Weekend. Late.
He's under pressure.
Huh? Yeah.
But we played Pickford, right? Yeah.
4th down coming here. 9:23 and counting to go. Rudy Mendoza, wants a shutout for his defense. And if Newberry gets a stop here, well, I'm assuming that I would punt. But that's why I'm up here and not down there. As long as Newberry doesn't break a big one, they can hopefully run this thing down. Nice punt. It's going to go out of, no, it's going to check up. Eagles fighting for it. Newberry almost touched it.
Almost touched it, and no, wait a minute.
No.
They wanted to run because picking it up was Archer Nelson.
Archer Nelson not quitting on the play. Lobach fighting through. Newberry gets it back. They will change the personnel. Newberry trying to get their subs in order here. Eagles up on the ball. Depew will sprint out. Now the Eagles send Edwards. Everybody kind of working on the fly here. It's Depew with Teal now as the running back. Snap here. Give. Fumble. Depew covers it up. Still a pretty solid effort from Depew, who I do not think is taking a snap even in practices. He's been primarily as in that running back rotation. In the gun, that's the Indians' first negative play from scrimmage, not counting penalties tonight. And Teal's going to get bottled up and a flag comes in. It's a hold on the Indians. The penalty may get declined here, and they'll take 3rd and long. Howard Hood is having a conversation with Nelson, and Engadine takes the penalty to make it 2nd and forever.
Back to the 20-yard line.
Officials spot it. We continue to roll with 6:20 to go. Depew, hard snap, give. I think it's Navarro, and Depew tried to get out in front of him, and Navarro bottled up. Newberry giving everybody a carry tonight. 3rd and long. Indians. I'll go Jet. Oh, 2 guys run into each other. That's never good. Navarro and Gashard and Depew all get crisscrossed. Indians will have 4th down. And it'll be punt team, and Depew will just stay back. So the Eagles get their stop with 5 minutes to go in the contest. 1 man back. It's Lobach at midfield. Depew with a high end-over-end boot. The Eagles don't see it. It checks up, rolls out of bounds, and Engadine will get it just across midfield with 4:40 to go here in this ball game. Clock running. 56-0 your score. High formation, snap is fumbled. Lobach dives forward on it. Center started to go before he was even ready. And they're just going to spot it. Good way for the Eagles to pick up a yard on the fumble Ruski.
Second down.
Short game. 3:15 to go. Eagles ready to run a play. They will go fullback dive, and it's Oven to the second level. Breaks free. Nice run by Oven. Depew tracks him down. Navarro had a shot. Eagles back down, and we are slow to get an Eagle player up. Clock runs now that he pops up. Eagles are back in the red zone. Down to the 15. Ball to 12. Oven will walk off slowly, but under his own power. Coach Hood behind him. .208 as the Eagles line up. Lobach. This time, fullback again, up the gut. McNamara's in there. Oh, we get a big slam down on Hamilton at the whistle. Eagles aren't going to go lightly here in the final few minutes.
Nelson on the carry.
They are playing hard. Nelson plows forward to the 10-yard line. Eagles can get a first down without a score. They're looking for both. They'll break it here. High formation. Snap. Lobach wants that boot pass again. Indians give it chase. Hamilton tracks him down. Lobach just ran out of real estate there. Short loss brings up third down. Engadine been down deep in the end twice this half, and Howard Hood will burn a timeout. Eagles looking to score. 49.3 to play. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Seeing is believing at Black Bear Eye Care in Newberry. Dr. Derek Dake is your friendly professional neighborhood eye doctor. He'll treat you and your family with the quality care you deserve. From eye exams to glasses and contacts, Black Bear Eye Care is your local hometown eye care center. Don't battle blurry vision with Dr. Derek Dake at Black Bear Eye Care. Located inside Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, contact Black Bear Eye Care today at 906-291-2015.
Out of the timeout, the Eagles, 49.3 to play. Howard Hood wants to get one on the board. Get something positive for his Eagles. They will go tight end reverse, and the Indians are all over it. Levi Mackey on a loss of a couple, and it is going to be fourth down and about 14. From about the 16-yard line, just outside the 15, I guess. And Engadine's going to get one more play here. Got to look for something crazy. See if they get it off in time here. 10 seconds as they break the huddle. Eagles got to go if they're going to go. This will be the final play of the game on fourth down. They snap it. Boot Lobach looks, throws it up, and it's halfway back up 117, and that's where the jug is going. As Newberry finishes the job in an impressive showing. They win this one 56-0. We'll wrap it up when we come back. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
Recent studies credit massage therapy with easing chronic pain, symptoms of fibromyalgia, and stress and muscle tension. It's just part of why Helen Newberry Joy's massage therapist Polly Holmes loves her work.
I just feel so happy that I could help. And people that really think they're stuck with this pain the rest of their life and then they get some relief from it, really makes it all worth it to improve someone's health and well-being and ease their pain.
Polly says a regular regimen of massage therapy can make a huge difference.
The massage needs to be applied monthly to really work. More often the better, especially in the beginning. You have probably a lot of things to work out. And you just need to give it a little extra in the beginning, I would say, and then you can back off and just come in once a month for a while. The sooner you start, the better.
Call 293-9231 to schedule with Holly in the Rehabilitation Services Department or book online at vagaro.com. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
Back here in Engadine, where it's the Indians holding the jug for the fourth straight time. They win this one 56-0. They will gather everybody up. Coach Klickner brings it back, and the Indians hold it high as they will sing Loyalty with the jug tonight. It was a tough night for the Eagles, but give them credit. They battled all the way to the very end here in this one. Newberry wanted to start fast. They did. 2 plays into the game, they scored, and they never looked back. In their second, third string running backs add touchdowns. Gage Depew, who's never, I didn't even think, repped quarterback this season, steps in and leads the Indians in the second half. And Newberry heads into a rivalry matchup over in Munising next week. Now at 4-1 on the season. They are still in the thick of that conference race. If that Norway-Pickford score holds up, and that's 32-6 in the fourth quarter in favor of Norway right now, the Indians would have a shot against the Knights if they beat them later this year to force a 3-way tie for the conference championship. But plenty of football still to go to get there for the Indians. They win it 56-0 over the Eagles here tonight. Want to thank our sponsors again: Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Black Bear Eye Care, Highline Internet, Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis, Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry, Subway, and the Big Lake Tavern at Pine Bluff Resort. Got to pick our Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry, Subway player of the game tonight, and plenty of Indians in action. Garrett Lewicki, great on both sides of the ball, but a guy who kind of flies under the radar tonight. He stood out. Luke Lubkert was excellent on both sides of the ball, gets a couple of touchdowns in the second half, but he was a wrecking ball on a Newberry shutout on the other side as well. Newberry 56, Engadine 0. Indians now 4-0 in the 8-player rivalry for the Little Brown Jug. We will step aside. Hope you have a great weekend. It's M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
The Big Lake Tavern at Pine Bluff Resort is the place to be for great food and fun times. Open Wednesday through Saturday from 4 to 11. The Big Lake Tavern features nightly specials you do not want to miss. Catch the Big Lake's best fish fry every Friday night. Check out the Big Lake Tavern on Facebook for updates. Grab your friends and get to the Big Lake Tavern at Pine Bluff Resort. Big time flavor, big time fun at the Big Lake Tavern.
Second half.